Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. This is episode number 28. And we are finally ready to get into all new types of transportation with food coming to Murrieta. Food nowhere near, and actually it's all the way over here at the Oceanside Food Processing Plant. Now, technically we could hop on a train line over here and make it work to get to Murrieta, but I have something else in mind. So we're going to set up our first airport outside of Oceanside and outside of Riverside, and from there we're going to transport food, both raw and processed, back and forth towards Murrieta. Let's start with the first leg of this process, though. In order to get this processed food, we're going to need it from two places. The second one coming from the Oceanside farm way up here. We already have a road in place, though I'm not a fan of where that's going, how that's going. So let's see if we can find something a little better. A little bit better, like coming down the side here. Maybe a little tunnel from there. We'll see what we can do about getting a road down the side of this one. Maybe with a little bit of tunnel involved is fine, but alright, how's that look? We have a little tunnel section, a little bridge section, another little tunnel section. Wow, that's not looking so good, is it? Ah, there you go. That's a bit cleaner. Start there. And then we continue down the side. Okay, that just turned into a giant tunnel. How about we avoid the tunnel? There's one tunnel section. I like that much better. And now we can head out in the right direction, which is going to be over here. One bridge section. And then ultimately heading this way. Let's make this a bit more acute, and then we'll connect up over here. Alright, there's a direct road connection. Let's do the easy work here of a truck station, and we'll put the truck station out here on the far side of the road. Improve the distance, right? And this one, we could do the same. Put it on this side of the road. Okay, we'll put that there. Let's go ahead and link those guys up before it's too late and we forget about it. And this is Cargo Road, and this is Oceanside. This is food to production. Now, where the heck is a depot around here? I have no idea. Where is the nearest depot? That's not it. There it is. Chula Vista Road Depot. Okay. They'll get there easy enough. How many vehicles to put on that line, though, is a big question. We have a lot more options for one thing. That's for transportation. This is for the vehicles. think the Mack trucks are going to be, yes, the most upgraded. We have an all cargo, an 8 and a 9. So the Mack AC tarpaulin truck costs $14,000 a year. It's going to carry the most goods. Let's go ahead and get, I don't know, 10. That's going to transport 90 at a time. That's really not that much. Let's go with 18. And this is going to be on our new line, Oceanside, Cargo Road, Oceanside, food to production. There it is. All right. That's the first phase. That'll bring food here to produce, but we need to bring more food to produce, and we need to get it back to Murrieta. And most of the rest of this is all going to happen through airfields. Alright, so passenger airfield, cargo airfield. Well, let's start with the cargo airfield. And I'm assuming your road connection is via the buildings. Ooh, 5 million. I'll put this just outside of Oceanside. And far enough to connect to the roadways here, I think. I suppose I should have bothered a bit more with the prospect of actually linking up there and what that was going to involve. But let's go ahead and link these roads. Let's also link this road out here. Looks like we might need to upgrade that section of road. Oh, that's tram tracks. Is this the upgrade tool? There it is, upgrade. There we go, easy enough upgrade there. It looks like all of our new vehicles on their way. So you may be able to use street access for airfields, passenger terminal, cargo terminal, and used buy, sell small aircraft. Does it have that already? It does. So this is all going to happen directly right here. Now we're going to need cargo. We're going to need it back and forth. So we're going to need to add in a truck station. I certainly think we do. Okay, that appears to do what it needs to do. I'm gonna have, I suppose, one route on here. We're gonna have food coming in and processed food coming back. It should be able to sort that out on its own. I mean, bus tram station. Did I just put in a tram station without knowing it? Okay, cargo road, Oceanside. This is going to be food to to distribution to, oh, sorry, production. Production to the airfield. Now we're going to need some vehicles for that as well. It's also going to take roughly the same number, I would assume. There's the other one. So let's go ahead and find the depot. And I don't know why. I think it's going to be the same number. The production side of it's going to be less. Actually, not really, because... Yes. Here's the thing. We're going to be taking more food in, and that's about 18 worth, meaning the same value as the other one. But then we're going to have the... It's going to take 9 trucks to take these, and then 9 trucks to take what we get from there, because of the 2 to 1. And that means 18 going back, so yeah. Oceanside. There we go, to the airfield. And that's going to handle all of this now as far as the airport. So this end is done other than our line for the airfield and the planes. Let's go ahead and then get on with, we need an airfield outside of Riverside. And I'm thinking somewhere out here is going to be the ideal spot for this airfield. Cargo. Are you going to connect to the road? There is connected to the road. This is going to be a big airfield, I think. Let's put in 2 terminals. And we'll add a hangar here as well. Okay, we'll take care of the planes in a minute. I want to finish with the planes for now. Let's handle the road lines. For one thing, I think we are now due a road from here around the backside and connect it over there. Just feels right. Let's also add this road into here, because that also feels right. And then meanwhile, we have food all the way from back here. I think we have a road here that is massively overdue for an upgrade. Collision, huh? Oh, the tracks right there. Okay. Let's pause for a moment. And we're going to take out this little section of road. And this little section of road. And this little section of road. And then... let's not do it that way. That's better. Okay. Upgrade that chunk of road. Upgrade this chunk of road. It looks like they are opting for some way or another. We're also going to have to upgrade this direction. Since these guys are using the road, might as well spend a little to speed this up, huh? Collision there as well. We'll worry about the rest of that later. For now, we go this way into town. And construction not possible, huh? Assuming this has to do with the railroad crossing. So let's go ahead and deal with that as well, as we're still on pause. There we go. And we're going to take this little out. We're going to see, can we upgrade right there? Or can we take this out, actually, as well? We don't need 2 crossings here. We need 1 good crossing. See if we can do that here. There we go. Connect that. And connect that. And then upgrade this. And this. There we go. Okay, you apparently have something active on this line, but I'm not going to upgrade that right now. We are going to have to head into Murrieta, so let's get this all the way up there. And that's enough of those upgrades for now. Let's get the timer moving again, and let's get our truck stops. Do we want this one to be train? Want to take train in? I don't think we're quite reaching each other through train. Doesn't mean we couldn't do it because there's a truck station right there. We could use it with drop off here. How close are you to the train? Not very. So then we'd have to truck it to like here to catch an existing. That's too much trouble. Let's. We got enough going on that we could use this just the way it is. Distance wise, we'll use the outside edge here. Okay, so a stop in there. We're going to need a stop by the airfield. And this seems like as good a place as any. It's also going to give us a stop that'll then go into Murrieta. So let's create some lines. We need a line from here to here. And that's going to be Cargo Road. And where the heck are we? Riverside. And that's going to be food to airfield. There's our road depot in the region. And I suppose we're using 18, right? This is a much larger distance, though. Much larger distance. So let's use 20. I don't think that's even going to be enough. Let's go 25. And then that's going to be... This was Riverside. Riverside. Food to airfield. Alright. Now, we're going to need a line from... I said new line. Hello? Oh, man. That's why. Schneider PB2. Let's get rid of these guys here. Try this again. Okay, Riverside and into Murrieta. That is not the truck stop. The truck's station is over here. Yeah, we could take it to there and distribute from there at the train station. I'm okay with that. Okay, Cargo Road, Riverside to Murrieta, and that's going to be food distribution. Okay, Road Depot. Let's buy some vehicles again with the Mack truck. But how many to get from here? Well, it was 18, but we also again have a long distance to cover. Not quite the distance on the other one. We'll say 22. And this is Riverside to Murrieta food distribution. Okay, now all that's left besides the planes, we'll get to that, is we need to now distribute in town to Murrieta. So let's find out where is this food going. It's all going over here. So we need stops, truck stops in this part of town. Truck unload stops, there we go. Okay, the station is right there, so we're going to start by coming out this way. And then we'll come around this way. And then we'll come around this way. And that should cover all of it with 3 stops. Okay, so let's turn that off. There we go. And make a new line. You start here, go here, here, and here. And that's Cargo Road, and this is all inside Murrieta and food distribution. Okay, this is going to take far fewer trucks, short route. And how many do we want to use for this? Is 4 enough? Let's go with 5. Okay, Murrieta, food distribution. So we have our end product. We have our product moving to. All we need now, though, is we need a route that's going to fly back and forth along here. And so we need, well, we need a route manager first. Let's make a new line from here to here. Okay, it's not a terribly long flight, shouldn't be too hard. And this is going to be cargo air. And this is Riverside to Oceanside and back, but we'll leave it as is. And that's going to be food to production to distribution. Okay, and both places have a hangar, so we'll start from here, buy vehicles. And we have just the, oh no, we don't have a cargo plane yet. The Junkers F-13 is the only plane we have. It is passenger only. Passenger only. Okay. Well, that was really lame. We are ready for our first cargo plane. It could be coming any time. We only have a passenger plane for now. We've done all of this to set this up. We have the route. We just need a cargo plane. In the meantime, let's take advantage of what we do have with these two airfields, and let's make sure we add a passenger terminal. That should have been down at the other end, but that's okay. And close that out. We're going to need a passenger terminal on the other one. Hello. Are you not up for this? Okay, do I need to delete it? And start over with the bigger one. I'm kind of getting the impression I do. Why I can't fit a passenger terminal? Like, there's tons of space right here. Tons of space. This side, there's a truck station. Oh, hello, blinking red dots. Blinking red dots. Yes, the truck station is in the way. So why don't we pause for a moment. We are going to destroy that. We will replace it. Don't worry, don't worry. And we'll put the truck station on this side. There we go. Okay, now back to this. Configure. Passenger terminal. There you go. See, now you want to cooperate, huh? Alright. Passenger terminal, we have it. Let's start with a new line. And I suppose we'll start from over here again. Let's go passenger. Passenger, so at least we can make use of these airports a little bit, huh? And this is going to be passenger air. And this will be Riverside to Oceanside. We have a little minor issue. We'll get to it in a second. Let's go into the terminal, buy some vehicles. Capacity is 3. Wow, that's rather small. Let's get 4 planes. And passenger air. And there we go. We have some planes on the go. We don't have any passengers here yet, so we're going to need to bring some passengers this way. And that's going to require adding an extra stop onto a couple of these routes, I think. Let's start with putting a bus stop out in front. And maybe we put it right here. We have this nice convenient loop. Your last stop is right here. We could put in a stop right here that then loops back. So at the end of your route, that's Riverside North. Who else do you have coming in here? Riverside South. Hey, first aircraft arrived. Achievement. Wow, plane's already coming back in. That was quick. Okay, Riverside South. Let's see, it starts down here. This could be in between stations 1 and 2. Manage the line. Here. Add station. Here. Please be in the right spot. It took it. Good. Alright. So those stops have both been added in. That'll allow people to move back and forth to here. Now the big thing will be whether we actually get any passengers coming. It does reach the stop. Actually, it looks like it reaches this one. They could walk. So, yes, problem. Train 3037. Train 37. Let's reverse you out of here for a second. Do we have a crossover in here somewhere? Not at the moment. All the way back here. Okay, they were rolling straight through. Here's a crossover point right here. Go ahead and turn. Please take the right-hand track. And they do. Any other trains coming into the station? Okay. Chance meeting there. There is no crossover through here. I think I tried putting one in and couldn't get one in there. Now, this end, we still have an issue. We have no way for passengers to get here. Okay, it's not that hard, actually. There are stops. There's a stop right here. It's not that hard. It's a short walk from there to here, but we could definitely add one in that's a little bit closer. But in the meantime, Trade 37, again having issues in the same place. Oh, my goodness. The next train along the way. How did you end up on the right-hand track again, though? Oh, there is a crossover right here. So they crossed over again from right to left, getting in the way. Why did you... You did that because this is your station. So if we turn around, you're going to do it again. So they crossed over and then they crossed right back over when the next train came along. Speaking of, there's this one. I really need to squeeze in crossover. Can I do it? Can I get one in anyway? Even if it's just one, we'll take it. We do get one. Oh, we get one going the other way too. Well, there you go. Problem solved. That will not happen again. By the way, I've had many times where things get all bogged down in this area and it looks like we're good. Okay, you've got a lot of passengers waiting for the train, don't you? Yeah, not that many, 32. They're okay. But Oceanside... Wow, right at Oceanside. Still looking for a lot of people to move. Oceanside South. I think I need a new line in Oceanside that's going to incorporate the west. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll start from the exchange. And wait. I need some stops. You know, like here. And then we could put one here, and we'll put one out here. And then they can catch some of the existing ones coming back the other way. And I think we should maybe add one in out here as well. Now, line 1. Going to add station. Okay, that's wrong side of the road. That's truck. There's a passenger one that we can latch onto. And that's on the wrong side of the road. What about this one? Is that on this side? It is. And there we go. We're going to go passenger road. This is Oceanside. And we'll call it west. Road Depot. And this is all passengers. So what do we have? This Schneider PB2. Sure, we'll get some people this way. We'll put, I don't know, 4 of them. And this is Passenger Road. This is Oceanside or Riverside? Where are we? Oceanside West? Yes, there you go. Aha! The Vickers Victoria. Are we ready for cargo now? There it is. All cargo. That's what we needed. And it's got a capacity of 8. It's got a route that's going to require quite a few. Let's start with, I don't know, 10. That's a lot of money. And we should very soon have food on the way to Marietta, which right now there's none. It's gonna about do it on this one. I think we should start having food piling up. Yeah, you're producing no problem. What about you? There we go. See the number for shipment going up immediately. Stored 24. Starting to consume it. We are starting to consume it. So this is going to pick up the level. And these trucks heading out should have something on board if I can click one of them. No? Oh, that's not one of these trucks. Still no product, huh? Aha! There we go. Now it's starting. It's finally happening. And we have our first truckload of just 3 food, but, you know, gotta start somewhere. Auto save. Let's go ahead and ride with this guy for a little while. That helps if I the right button. There we go. We've definitely lost money so far because we didn't have the cargo planes to complete the route. But this will quickly turn around now. Complete driver and all. Though he seems to have no head, but I'm sure it's there somewhere. Okay. Into the truck stop. He'll drop off the food. There we go. Small payday. 6,000 is all, but the others should be bringing in more. If there's any ready yet. No, he didn't have anything to drop off. Will he? Yeah, a little bit. And that's going to take it to the plane. He does have one on board anyway. 2 on board. And let's go ahead and ride with this plane as he heads to Murrieta. We'll follow this all the way through. Busy airfield already. $56,000 for that delivery of passengers. So a few passengers just brought in a pretty hefty payday. This plane much larger than that one. Of course, it's carrying cargo. That does make sense. Only a few passengers on that other one. But we have a constant stream of planes in and out of the airfield. I think it's nice that we had 2 terminals set up on the other one. This one looking a little bit busy. We can't even get onto the airfield. Oh, hello, that plane just pulled out. Couldn't land behind that one. Alright, and away they go. Again, it's only got 2 of its cargo, so this is far from a full load, but even then, with just a couple, it actually should have a decent payday when it gets to its destination. And meanwhile, funding-wise, we're doing fine. We're up to $166 million. So even with all the expenses we just incurred, we're still looking good. Balance is very much going the right direction. Over top of the mesa, we should be close to Jersey City now. Yeah, there's the coal mine above Jersey City, and we're just off screen here will be Jersey City. I think that's the edge of Jersey City. Oh, please don't fly through the mesa as part of your route. Please no. Please don't. Don't do it. Stay above ground. Oh no! Oh! That is so flippin' close. And down we go. I think the wheels actually touched the ground just before the edge there. Alright, pulling into the cargo station. I don't know if we get paid here, or if we only get paid at the final destination, but we will follow the final destination from here. We do get paid $68,000 for just 2 food. That already recovered most of the balance lost, but meanwhile now we're going to need, looks like we have, yes, 6 food ready to go. So let's follow the final part of the destination here. Road vehicle 545. Heading back out with a load of 6 food on its way to Murrieta. Look at all these fancy new modern cars. More horse and buggy. Glad we upgraded the road. I think we're going to need to do that all across the map. So, at the base of the mesa up ahead, that is Murrieta. That is our destination. Once we unload that, the job is still not done, as the food will then need to be distributed amongst the buildings in town that require it. But each step along the way earns a pretty hefty sum of money. So we turn short of town, heading over towards the train station. Normally I'd want to go straight into town. It's okay though. Oh no. Cactus in the road. There we go. Into the destination. 17,000 earned. And now we will start to have food already picked up by road vehicle 567. And now he's going to go distribute in town. And there we go, 6,000 for dropping off 5 food into Murrieta. And there you have it, route complete. Murrieta now has food. Delivery is just getting started. Bonus from it, just getting started. But it is coming, it is happening. Murrieta is growing as we speak. We've already got a lot of infrastructure on the outskirts. But of course, a lot of the passenger routes only contain what's within. So at some point, it looks like I'm going to have to get into all the towns and start expanding their passenger routes to keep up with the growth. But Murrieta now has both products. Riverside needs goods, so maybe that'll be a next target for us. Jersey City has both. Chula Vista has both. Oceanside has both. Reno, both. South Bend has both. Hollywood is missing machines. And Portland has both. So just 2 products left till we have every product delivered to every city. So I think machines to Hollywood, and then goods. So we'll be working on those 2 things in the near future. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Be sure to hit that like button. Bye for now.